Now, I'm not the smartest man in the world. But Marvel is done. Attack. And we in here. My name is Fatal J. As you can see, looking at this right here, breaking freaking news. Henry Cavill returns as the Superman. Man, he's back. Yes, sir. Let's check out the people in the chat before we get into it, because this is some big, explosive, awesome news right here. Man, geez Louise. Let's see who we got in the building. We are awesome building. Pedalia up in here. What's up, Venom? We got Roberto up in here. We got 17 people up in here. Make sure to smash that like button, because guess what? It's just me and it's just you. Make sure to give those questions out, because guess what? It's going to get crazy up in here, man. Thank you all for coming. We got Live with 2 YouTubers up in here. She said, oh, yeah, baby. We got Steve up in here. We got my boy Boyle up in here. Let's see who else we got up in this piece. We got Malik up in here. Fatal J has up here. Yes, sir, I'm in here. We got DSS. We got my boy Damien up in here. Good evening, Fatal J. Good evening back to you, sir. I'm glad you're here. We got my boy Gaming Sanctum up in here. Man, look here. It's about to get nuts and crazy because Culture Nerd just dropped that heat on us that said he's coming out with a 3-film deal. I'm not lying. I know y'all be thinking Fatal J be lying all the time. So guess what? Let's do this right here. This is what we can do. I'm going to pour this up for y'all so y'all can really feel the Man of Steel. And I ain't trying to rhyme. I ain't trying to do all that. You know I ain't a rapper. I leave that up to Abu. You know that's what Abu do. Let's check this out right here, man. I'm not playing. Right here. Boom. I know you can see it. I know you can see it because it's right by me. Let's just read this top right here. Exclusive. Henry Cavill signs new Superman film deal. And then it's another one we're going to check out. But before we get into that, I want to know your thoughts, because this is some big, epic news. But I want to know y'all thoughts. Do you think Warner Media is trying to come up what Ray Fisher is doing with this news right here? You let me know in the chat. Let's see what the chat is saying, because the chat is popping right now. Let's see. My boy, Jay, sup, bro? What up? We got Hardboard up in here. Hardboard said, not only is Ray Fisher fighting for justice, he's also driving WB to desperately announce everything they got coming for us that we want ASAP now. Let's get the air cut next. I'm telling you, Hardboil, this is what I'm thinking, bro. Warner know what's about to go down, so what they trying to do, they're trying to overshadow Ray Fisher's voice. Now, I must admit, this news right here is epic because Henry Cavill is our Superman. He always has been. And I can't wait for a Man of Steel 2 movie. We might be talking about that later. But at the same time, you can't cover up my boy Ray Fisher with all this dope news, even though it's dope news. 22 people up in here. Make sure to smash that like button. David Cartino's up in here. He said it's been a long time coming. Yes, it has. Anthony Scioli up in here. Marvel used to be good, then they go broke, yes, sir. And he came through with the $2 super chat love. So you know what I got to do for you, bro. I got to tell you about your power level. And Vegeta was the one that told me about it. Here you go, Anthony.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level? It's over 9,000! What, 9,000? There's no way that can be right.
He said Marvel went woke to go broke, yeah, because that freaking Eternals is going to be hot trash garbage. And we're going to get into this article soon. But I want to read from you. Malik up in here, TCN has done it again, Waco. I'm telling you, the Culture Nerd be coming through with this news. And a lot of people don't like it. Mr. J310, what if it's going to be a new Man of Steel movie? We're going to get into that, I promise you. I'm just waiting till everybody get in the building. We got Angry Bader up in here. He said, could this be for a Justice League trilogy and MOS sequel? We're going to be talking about that, I promise you, Bader. And thank you for coming. We got Jersey up in here. I hope that Cavill isn't going to mess with Fishers. No, it's not going to mess with it. I don't think it will. I hear they cast the She-Hulk, yeah, but guess what? This news right here is way bigger. And I'm not going to lie, when it comes to Marvel females, She-Hulk is probably one of my favorites, my top 3. So, yeah, that's some dope news, but this is doper. This is doper. Q Will up in the building. Thank you coming for Q Will. He said, I've been waiting on this. Who's the director? I still support Ray. Borg Life, I support him too. Borg Life, baby. Entertainment Master, DCU is back. My Man of Steel is back. That's what I'm talking about. We're going to read the article, though, I promise you. Game is sanctum. Oh, yeah, Marvel turning out hot garbage. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Steve Martin in the building. What up, Steve Martin? Fatal with the inside scoops. I can't take credit. This is the culture nerd. We supposed to get into it. We're going to read it. I'm going to read it to you. And we can read together. This is Story Time by Fatal J. Let's check it out. Exclusive. Henry Cavill signs new Superman film deal. Sources close to both TCN and DCEU News have confirmed Henry Cavill has signed a new deal to reprise his role as Superman in future DC films. Cavill's future as the Man of Steel has been a source of contention for quite some time. Despite Cavill's love and dedication for the role, his portrayal of the character has had his fair share of criticism. You know, like some certain YouTube channels that says he's too dark. You know those type of people? He said after the lackluster performance of Justice League 2017, his future as the hero was bleak as Warner Brothers seemingly lost interest in the character. However, after the release of the Snyder Cut movement gained traction, interest and Cavill's depiction of the character has been rekindled. Thanks to you that's watching right now. And a pitch made by Cavill himself has sealed the deal for his return to the red cape. Now watch this. This is where it gets real juicy-fied. Juicy. Sources close to TCN, the culture nerd, have confirmed per the information provided by Josh at DCEU News that Cavill did indeed. Now listen up. Cavill did indeed recently help pitch a new Superman project. I'm going to read that one more time because I don't think you heard me. Cavill did indeed recently help pitch a new Superman project. This information was recently discussed last week on Friday Night Live Stream for Lightcast Podcast. I'm going to stop right there and see what the chat thinking so far. Because this is mind-blowing news we've been getting this whole week. 38 people up in here. Smash that like button because I'm going to answer your questions. It's going to get crazy, best believe. Let's see what y'all saying in the chat. Let's see what y'all saying. Got my boy Warren up here. He said, what up, Warren? We supposed to get busy. Cavill is bigger news. Yes, he is. Game is safe. The MCU, more like SJW. Right on. Here's to Gina Carano for She-Hulk, and that's a big butterfly. Woo, and we get Gina to play Big Butter. Marvel is completely over. We got my boy Charles in the building. He said, man, I hope we get Zack Attack back on the next Superman. Okay, yeah. E&K up in here. DEAD to this decade. We got my boy El Carlos Diaz. He said, hey, Fatal J, glad I could finally catch a live stream. Let me tell you something. Carlos, make sure you smash that like button because YouTube doesn't like to give out notifications on your boy Fatal J's channel for some odd reason. So, please, smash that like button. It's absolutely free. Thank you so much. And we got Asthmatek up in here. Asthmatek. Azmatek. Okay. Well, it's about damn time. Cheers. Thank you so much for coming out. Game and Sanctum. I'm getting hosted. This is a 3-film deal. Include the 2 Justice League sequels. Ooh, good point. You know what? Let me blow myself up for that. Good point, sir. Very good point. Here, I'm gonna dab you up. Excellent, man. Let's see what Jersey talking about. I'm worried he would like to go more for the Geoff Johns route. He ain't gonna go the Geoff Johns route. Geoff Johns is quiet right now. He's shaking in his boots. Ray Fisher is putting the smackdown on him. Q Will, the culture nerd dropped the bomb. Yes, they did. We're going to finish reading this article, and then we're going to read another article that's speaking about this. So you know news is coming out. That Superman is back. Henry Cavill is back. You got to have Henry Cavill come back to the DC. And the reason is this. DC doesn't operate right without Superman. Yes, it don't operate without Batman, but Superman is the complete leader. And Henry Cavill, I don't want nobody else playing Superman. Period, point blank. Johan is just confirmed. We're going to get into that. We're going to get into that. Best believe. Smash that like button. We're going to get it back to this article. Thank you so much, Asma Tech, for saying that. Fatal J, what's up? Hunter, what is up, my friend? Let's get back to reading this article, though. This is breaking news. Henry Cavill, Superman is back. Henry Cavill, Superman is back. No CW stuff, Superman and Lois. No, we got Henry Cavill back. Let's continue reading. Let's continue reading. It says, and this is the pitch. I'm going to start from the top. It says, sources close to the culture nerd have confirmed, per the information provided at Josh and DCE News, that Cavill did indeed recently help pitch a new Superman project. This information was recently discussed last week on Friday night live stream for Lightcast podcast. We're going to watch that video later. The pitch was widely praised and has led to the official confirmation of his new contract for more appearances as Superman. So those rumors that you was hearing about Superman potentially signing deals to be in movies, other movies as Superman, this looks legit. Ours and DCE News sources have stated that the contract includes 3 films for Cavill's pitch and options for the future cameos in other future DC films for a total of 5 or 6 movies. Hold on, bro. Did that just say 5 through 6 movies that we will be getting as Henry Cavill as Superman? Henry Cavill as Kal-El? Henry Cavill as Clark Kent? Henry Cavill as the last son of Krypton? Henry Cavill, the Man of Steel? Henry Cavill? Okay, I ran out of names. Sorry about that. Let's keep going. The pitch has widely surprised for a total of 5-6 movies. As of now, we do not know which 3 films specifically this deal entails, but they can be anything from another solo outing to a permanent role in a Black Adam and Shazam film. Stay tuned to the Culture Nerd for more DCE news. For DC News. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Let's see what y'all saying right here. Let's see what y'all saying. TCN is definitely the real deal. Angry Vader. Is Zack coming back to direct? If we get Angry Vader, let me tell you something. If we get Henry Cavill and Zack Snyder directing a Man of Steel 2 movie, the game is over. Matter of fact, the game is going to look just like this.
No!
Wookiee Supremacy is up in here. Ninja is the only one with real ish. Hey man, I'm just a messenger. I promise you, I'm just a messenger. David Coutinho, Batflick is Chris Evans equal. Hopefully Zack and Hans Zimmer returning. That would be dope. Hardball said, "Let it happen, let it happen." Let me see. Super Cam, my live action Superman is back. Man of Steel 2, baby. Now we don't know for sure. We don't know for sure if we getting Man of Steel. I'm just happy at this point that he's back. Period. That means if he's back, they're going to eventually give us a Man of Steel. Jersey. Let me see what Jersey's saying. Holy schnibble schnauzel. Justice League 2, Justice League 3, Man of Steel 2, and then this is what I'm thinking. Jersey, you on point. This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Justice League 2, Justice League 3, Man of Steel 2, and they said 5 more, 6 more films. Okay, I'm thinking Black Adam, Shazam, and then maybe, I don't know, Flashpoint. I'm thinking Flashpoint. So this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, just like you said, Jersey Girl, or Jersey Great, sorry. Justice League 2, Justice League 3, Man of Steel 2, Shazam, Black Adam, and Flashpoint. I think Henry Cavill is going to show up in Flashpoint, but they're keeping things under wrap. I think Flashpoint is probably going to be a part of this deal, but at the same time, this news is epic and great, but I still think Warner is trying to overshadow the fact. They're trying to overshadow the fact that Ray Fisher is going at their necks. Ray Fisher is going at their heads, and he ain't playing no games at all. He ain't playing games. But this is the exclusive. This is the celebration. And then this is what we're going to do. It's another article that speaks about it, and then we're going to watch what Lightcast had to say in their video. But I'm telling you, you guys pay attention to the Culture Nerd. The Culture Nerd Lightcast. They're bringing the heat, man. They're bringing the heat. I know some people don't like it, but you have to give respect to these guys because they're giving this breaking news, and it's turning out to be true. They come out with rumors. They make sure to say this is rumors. They make sure to say this is rumors, but it ends up being real life. They was the ones that first broke about the Batfleck news. And then here we go this week. Ray Fisher speaking about the Batfleck news being legit, but Warner trying to overshadow what Ray Fisher is doing. So let's continue. Thank you so much for all 50 people up in here that want to see Fatal J make a complete fool of himself. That's what we do over here on the Fatal J channel. But let's go back to you. Sickness up in here. The 4 nerds is on right now too with them, guys. Shout outs to the 4 nerds. Hey, I wasn't trying to overlap their stuff. Shout out to the 4 nerds. Them my boys over there. And y'all know Film Gob is definitely my homie. Man, shout out to them. I hope they're talking about the same stuff over there. Let's keep it moving. Let's see up here. Entertainment Mass. I wonder who will be the villain in Man of Steel 2. I'm going to tell you who I hope it be. I hope it be that boy Brainiac. Brainiac. Or you know what? This who I really want it to be. And y'all let me know in the chat too before we get into the next article. Who do you want to be the villain? I'm going to take back what I said. I don't want it to be Brainiac. I want it to be Cora. What was that her name? The Kryptonian girl that fought Kal-El when they was at the Smallville. When they was at Smallville and they were fighting the battle of Smallville. Farrah. I want Farrah to be the main villain in Man of Steel 2. Let Farrah be, because she's not dead. She's in the Phantom Zone. General Zod is dead, but those other Kryptonians are still alive. I want them back. Let's continue. Y'all bringing the heat up in here. Rumors based on something solid is good. I agree. Horrible. Personally, I'm still thinking Zack Snyder Justice League 3 is Flashpoint. Maybe so, but I'm gonna tell you this, horrible. When it's all said and done, when that Justice League Snyder cut is super successful, guess what's gonna happen? They're gonna come out with more Justice League, and let me tell you this, horrible, because you're my boy. If that storyboard is right, the one that Jim Lee drew up, this is Snyder cut is gonna be a 2-parter. Because the only Justice League members that's gonna be left is Batman, Flash, and Cyborg. And Cyborg is gonna be ripped to shreds, like from his torso. He's just gonna be just a computer at this point. He ain't gonna have a soul or nothing. So that's what I'm thinking. Q Will. Superman is one of the most popular superheroes ever, and DC has finally yes. Let me tell you something, Q Will. You're bringing the heat too. DC has the cheat code. If you ask everybody around the freaking world, you ask them who are their favorite superheroes, they're going to give you Superman and Batman first. Now, thirdly, I will give it to Marvel. Spider-Man will be the next name they say. But Batman and Superman, if you get that Batman Robert Pattinson movie right, if you get a Superman Man of Steel movie right, game is over. If you come out with a Batfleck TV series or a Batfleck movie, game is over for Marvel. Marvel has lost Robert Downey Jr. Marvel has lost Chris Evans. Chris Evans is so freaky out there. He's showing his wing wang to everybody. I'm just keeping it real. He's showing his wing wang to everybody, tripping out, flipping out, and then apologizing for it. I don't know. The game, Marvel looking desperate right now. You know, when you do all that and get butt naked for the camera, the game is almost a wrap. Somebody showed love to me, and I see it, and it looked like my brother. It looked like my brother. I might have been doing too much talking. Let me see. I can't see my brother's stuff. There you go. My brother right here. Abu Nas. Abu Nas is one of the dopest YouTubers known to man. One of the dopest flame spitters known to man. I'm gonna have to hit my boy with something gracious. I'm gonna have to hit my boy with something good. I'm gonna hit him with the best scene you ever seen in DBZ. Abu Nas with the $5 super chat, my boy, my brother, my Dark Council brother. This is what he says. Salute to my Dark Council brother. Drop the science on the return of Cavill. I'm cooking dinner right now, listening. Keep bringing the heat, my dude. Let me tell you something, Abu Nas. If you listening to your boy Fatal J while you cooking up one of the magnificent plates that you always make, guess what? I'm gonna bring the flame so you can enjoy yourself and listen. We got 50 people up in this building. We're gonna get into some more articles about this because I know for a fact I'm gonna put Fatal J gonna put his live on the line, his YouTube channel on the line. I know for a fact this is real because you got another place to speaking about this, and we supposed to read it real soon. My boy Makini showing love. Make sure to check out Makini's channel, like I told y'all with Abu Nas channel, because Makini brings that drawing heat. One of the best artists I don't seen on the face of this YouTube internet. I'm just keeping it real. And Makini, thank you for showing the love and always promote my ninja comic. And this is what Ray Fisher secretly want to do to Geoff Johns. Here you go. My boy Mike, and he said, hell back, my friend. Thank you so much for coming. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get back to the chat. But before I get back to the chat, we're going to get into another article about what's going on with this Superman stuff. And then we're going to be talking about the Ray Fisher situation, because maybe this news is coming out because Ray Fisher. But I know the culture nerd is not a part of that. I know they're not a part of that. But I'm just saying, all this wave of information from DC, it makes you think what Ray Fisher was really saying true about them coming up with this news so much so we can forget about what's really going on. They try and distract us. Let's see if I can pull this stuff up. I'm going to pull it up. And thank y'all so much for hitting the smash and the like button. I appreciate that gracefully. And I don't even know if I said that right, but I did my best. So just understand Fatal J is doing it. All right, let's check this article out from Cosmic Book News. Now, film gods get on to me because Cosmic Book News is not that much, they don't have that much clout when it comes to the news, when it comes to Marvel and movie and DC news. But I think this is the real deal with them too, because it's backing up everything the culture nerd says. So let's read this and check it out. It said Henry Cavill, Superman signs 3-film deal. We got my boy Henry Cavill right there looking smooth and suave. And for your information, Man of Steel is my favorite superhero movie of all time. Yes, I said it. I didn't say Avengers Infinite. Infinite War. What was that movie? Infinity War. I didn't say that. I didn't say Endgame. I said Man of Steel is my favorite film. So let's read. It said it's reported that Henry Cavill has signed a new deal for Superman that includes 3 films and possible future appearances in DC films. I'll read it again because I know you weren't listening. It said reported that Henry Cavill has signed a new deal for Superman that includes 3 films and possibly future appearances in DC films. 3 films and appearances in DC films. So 3 are in the bag, just like the culture nerd said. 3 is already in the can. And he got future appearances. One of them is going to be Flashpoint. Mark my word. The info comes from the same source the culture nerd that said Ben Affleck signed a new Batman deal, and we most recently saw the announcement that Ben Affleck will be back as Batman in the Flash. Now, this is Cosmic Book News giving the alley up to Culture Nerd. And they said the same thing that I said. Matt McGloin said the same thing Fatal J just said. That they called the Ben Affleck coming out first. They called it first, and it happened. So pay attention to this news, because 9 times out of 10, and I'm going to put a 9 in front of the 10, that this is legit. Let's continue reading. The info comes from the same source, the Culture Nerd, that said Ben Affleck signed a new Batman deal, and we most recently saw the announcement that Ben Affleck will be back as Batman in the Flash. The source has also claimed that his family works with Warner Brothers and revealed leaked images to back up his claims. That's talking about Taylor from the Culture Nerd. They basically put that man business out. That's wrong for that, but because I don't think he released that news. I knew about it. I knew that he got family members that worked with DC, but I don't know if that was supposed to be out. But let's continue reading, and then I'm gonna get to the chat. Regarding Henry Cavill's new deal, it said that Cavill helped with a pitch for a new Superman project, which was widely praised by Warner Brothers, which led to his new contract. It claimed Henry Cavill's new Superman contract includes 3 films and options for future cameos and other DC films, but it is unknown what those films currently are. And we had to guess. Now, these are some good guesses, because I picked this out before the stream. The films could be Shazam 2 and Black Adam. It's also been said if the Snyder Cut is a big success, like Fatal J said before, that it could lead to further Justice League movies by Zack Snyder, so maybe Henry Cavill is involved. Back in May, DC Deadline Report plans are underway for Cavill to return to the Superman role, but not in a Man of Steel 2 or Matt Reeves' The Batman. I wouldn't dare want to see Henry Cavill in Matt Reeves' The Batman. But the site noted Henry could return in Shazam 2, Black Adam, or even Aquaman 2. Let me see what y'all think about this. We got 55 people in the building. Thank y'all so much for coming out. Thank you so much. You make me feel all tingly and happy inside when you guys come through and show Fatal J love, because you know I'm a nerd and a loser. So I'm glad y'all came by. Let's see what Angry Vader said. I rewatched Man of Steel recently, and that movie has aged like fine wine. Like fine wine. I agree. Jedi Bunny. Woo! We got a celebrity up in here. Jedi Bunny. Thank you so much for coming out. You're awesome. I didn't even know you watch my stuff. I'm going to be honest with you, Jedi Bunny. I watch your channel all the time, and you're awesome. You're awesome. Thank you for coming by. You're cool. Back to the article. We got my boy Ego up in here. You're no loser, Jay. Thank you so much, my friend. We got 58 people in the building. Make sure to smash that like button. Game and Sanctum is up in here. Question, though. Does the Flash take place in the Justice League timeline or the Snyder Cut timeline? That is an excellent question. That's an excellent question. And I don't even know. But I will tell you this. I feel like it's going to take place in both. And this is why I'm going to tell you this, Game and Sanctum. Because think about it. Michael Keaton's Batman is not in the Snyderverse or DCEU, as to say. And then you have DCEU characters on the other side. So what I think it's going to do is going to take place in both, smash them together, and start something new. But it's going to still have everybody there. You know what I mean? I think this is a way for DC to organize everything. Because let's just be honest, everything is messy. DC, Warner, it's like a messy room. What Flashpoint is going to do is clean up the room, but not throw nothing away. Ooh. Fatal J explained that so well. I even surprised myself. Let's continue. We got my boy Zachariah up in here. Howdy at Fatal J. We got my boy Hal Jordan. Yo, Fatal J, what about Booster Gold live action? That would be cool. You know what? I didn't want Ryan Reynolds to come back as you. But if he came back as Booster Gold, that would be absolutely dope. That would be dope. I would like that. Shield Wall the Dragons, Hal Jordan, Hells yeah, that would be so funny. Jedi Bunny. Let's see what Jedi Bunny talking about. You're so cool. I took an edible today and watching your stream now is bringing me to a Well, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna freak you out right now. Yeah. I'm going nuts. Let's continue. David Cortina up in here. Ooh, we got 61 people in the building. Make sure to smash that like button. We're talking about Henry Cavill Superman returning for 3 films. 3 films. David Cortina, I refuse to acknowledge the Justice League timeline. I agree. I agree. But Josh Whedon, guess what? Sit tight. Josh Whedon got something coming for him. Best believe. He got something coming his way, and this is not going to be nice. Because DC doing whatever in their power for us to forget about Ray Fisher. And ain't nobody in the Snyder Cut going to forget about Ray Fisher, period. I'm going to get to some more chats, what y'all saying in the chat. And then we're going to watch this video with Lightcast and see what they said him and Tyler. Because they be dropping that heat, man. Curtis YZ, he's laughing at me right now. The movie rated A, Fatal J. You think the movies Henry signed for are Zack Snyder, Justice League 2 and 3, new Superman movies, and maybe Shazam? I definitely agree. I definitely agree, bro. Cart Hick watched Man of Steel yesterday, and man, everything about the movie is so greatly crafted. The music gives me goose. You right there with me, bro. I'm telling you, that is the greatest superhero movie. I can't understand how people look at that movie and get mad and say that's not Superman. Henry Cavill nailed it. And I'm going to put my life on the line. I'm going to say this. And you know what? You're going to get me killed, man. You're going to get me killed, Cartnick. But watch this. I'm going to put my channel on the line. Y'all going to kill me and hurt me for this one and throw darts at me. At the end of the day, Man of Steel is more doper than Christopher Reeve Superman. I said it, and I stand by it. Man, let me just tell you something real quick. That opening scene when he was in Krypton, his dad, flawless victory, man. And you can't ever say otherwise. That movie was simply amazing. The battle scene in Smallville was almost on the same level as him and General Zod fighting. In Metropolis, that was on the same level. And you mean to tell me otherwise that Christopher Reeve's joint was great, but Man of Steel was on another level. Zack Snyder is a visionary king. You can't tell me that CGI and the way he shot that movie wasn't on point, period. Yeah, I said it. I said it. So I'm sorry. I said it. Let's not forget the vision of one man started all this. Zack Snyder. I'm telling you, man, Zack Snyder. Oh man, he did something that was never done in history, man. When it comes to Hollywood, he did something never done before. Let me see what Angry Vader talking about. My favorite scene from Man of Steel is when he's on the ship looking at the earth and his father tells him he can save them all. I'm glad you said that, Vader, because a lot of people are upset about Jonathan Kent telling him don't save people. Zack Snyder did that for a reason, because he was showing the point of view of his earthly father, who knew nothing about having superpowers or being from another planet. He was just a regular father that wanted to see his son protected. Then you got Jor-El, who was basically Superman without the powers, the stuff he was doing on Krypton, and he was basically telling his son, you be a hero. My planet is gone, but that planet is there, and you got the powers, and I want you to save everybody on that planet. That was the whole point. A lot of people didn't get the big picture of what Zack Snyder was trying to do. He was giving us realism. But a lot of people who talking about that's not Superman, they want that was Superman going up in trees and saving cats and beating up bank robbers and stuff. Come on, bro. It's deeper than that, man. Zack Snyder create universes, bro. That's all I'm saying, man. Let's check out this video real quick, and then we're going to get back to y'all, and then we're going to end it out. We're going to end it out because I'm glad I was able to kick it with y'all, man, because I wasn't thinking I was going to be able to put this out. But we're going to check this out real quick. We're going to check out this video because I want to see what my boy had to say. I hope you guys can hear it pretty good. Let's see how it goes.
know that Henry recently pitched a story to WB, and they really, really liked it. And like I think right now, it's like it's either going to be a two-parter or a three-parter, so basically like a trilogy. I don't think they've fully decided what they want to do, but Warner Brothers loves it, and they're gonna kind of sit on it for now, just because they have a lot of movies that are kind of like in the pipeline. You know, you've got Suicide Squad that's getting ready to come out. You know, they're still doing production on the Batman. You know, Wonder Woman 1984 is still coming out. Black Adam hasn't even started production. So they've got a lot of stuff that's going on. So they're not really kind of, I guess, fast tracking it. They're kind of just sitting on it for now. I don't have like any story details on what this could be, but I mean, Henry Cavill has gone on record saying multiple times that he says that he wants to have Brainiac be featured in. He mentioned this during
Did you just hear what that dude said? That dude said Henry Cavill wants Brainiac. He said Henry Cavill wants Brainiac. He said Henry Cavill wants Brainiac. I'm not lying. You can listen to the boy. Let me throw it back. Throw it back.
To have people that are far cooler than I am, who share some pretty sweet things with me, and I mean, I kind of sort of might have one.
Instagram. How long you been doing the Instagram? How long has this been going?
I mean, I guess featured in some capacity, but again, that's just speculation, so that's not, you know, don't quote me on that. But yeah, no, it's I'm pretty excited because like it seems like he's also spoken to Zach about it. So Zach's kind of like, you know, he is aware, because technically he is still his, like, he's, you know, his baby, you know, since he's the one who brought this iteration of Superman to the big screen. So yeah,
and this Superman is his IP too. I think that's a big thing to note, that they couldn't have gotten far with his pitch or any of that unless Zach was on board. And from my understanding, I heard about this pitch. I heard that he mentioned some of the things he wanted to do, and 100% Zach is on board. Zach wants to make it happen, and they are planning on setting it in the post-Snyder Cut world. So for people wondering, this is still part of the canon. Snyder Cut is going to be canon. Snyderverse in itself is its own kind of a fluid canon to begin with.
Did you hear what that dude said? He said, when that come out, if a Man of Steel 2 go down, it's going to be canon. Marvel is over. Marvel is done. Let's go. Let's listen to a little bit more, and then we're going to wrap it up. This is unbelievable news, people.
But they want to treat everything as part of that cohesive canon that Zach is setting up. So this is part of the ever-changing, ever-evolving story that Zach is working on.
So knowing that Zack Snyder is part of that, actually he was part of hearing this pitch, and knowing that Henry wants it to happen, that just kind of still gives us an indication that for all the rumors out there and all the speculation that Henry Cavill is not going to return as Superman, kind of nips it in the bud right there. He's working with Warner Brothers to pitch more ideas for Superman, and hearing this, it sounds like Warner Brothers or DC Films, whoever, Warner Media, DC Films, hears it. Is it Warner Media or is it DC Films that's hearing this?
I wasn't told.
Now, for the record, that dude that was talking, that was Lycast. That's one of my good buddies. He's the one that been sliding me all this information, this dope information. Some of this stuff I've been knowing for a while, but Fatal J is a good friend. I've been keeping secrets, and this is pretty awesome. We're gonna listen to a little bit more, and let's continue. What happened?
Specifically who is like hearing this pitch. I would imagine that it's Warner Media, just based off of like what they've done, just like pre the Snyder Cut like announcement, and how supportive they've been about, you know, the recent Snyder Cut movement and Affleck coming back as Batman, like all those things. I would imagine that it was Warner Media that heard the pitch.
And that kind of makes sense, because it would be in that wheelhouse of Zack Snyder's hearing it, and then it sounds like they can take it into that direction, because we got to understand that and I think listeners and viewers and I need to understand that Zack Snyder's Justice League is still the beginning of what's to come after.
That's dope. Hey man, I'm about to end this stream out. I want to thank everybody for coming out. Y'all been awesome. That was pretty dope. The Jedi Bunny came through. She got a big, massive channel. I want to thank everybody for the super chat love. I want to thank the 45 people that was in here. Y'all really make Fatal J feel all giggly and guggly inside, and I don't even know what guggly mean. But I just want to say this, and it's been on my mind a lot. After seeing all what's happening with this stuff with Ray Fisher and just seeing all this news that's coming out, Marvel, you're gonna die.
Attack!